everybody comes back to school full-time in September. It's our moral duty as a country.
It's absolutely safe for children to go back to school.
Schools reopening in September. Outbreaks of the infection across the country.
It's a sight that wouldn't raise an eyebrow at the start of this year, but now many parents will be concerned about their children returning to the hustle and bustle of school. As evidence around the transmission of coronavirus stacks up, these are the top 3 things you need to know. Less than 5% of overall COVID-19 cases across Europe and the UK are among children. Very few significant outbreaks of COVID-19 have been observed in schools, but they do occur and may be difficult to detect because children are more likely to have a mild infection or not show symptoms at all, meaning that the infection may go undetected or undiagnosed. What have we learned from other countries? It's still early days for most countries who have put kids back in classrooms, but it appears most have avoided causing big outbreaks. They've taken different approaches. For example, Denmark have staggered the return to class, allowing kids back in waves, whereas Israel rapidly reopened schools. Denmark saw an initial increase in cases when it reopened classes for younger kids, but then a decline. In Israel, there was a consistent increase when schools reopened. It has since closed hundreds to control further outbreaks. The general wisdom appears to be that schools are safe to reopen in communities with low transmission rates. And the European Centre for Disease Control says that if the right social distancing and hygiene measures are applied, schools are no more risky than other places of work or leisure settings, many of which have already been allowed to reopen across the UK. Will they put elderly relatives at risk? Early studies show that children aren't the super spreaders they are with the common flu. In fact, a review of children and coronavirus transmission in Sweden found that although children are able to transmit the virus like anyone else, they seem much less likely to do so. Can kids be kept at home? The short answer is no. Nearly all children of legal school age will be expected to return to class full-time in September in Scotland, England, Wales and Northern Ireland. This includes those with special educational needs and disabilities, and those who have been shielding.
The schoolkeeper can measure it up, so if you move those, we can get this done really quickly.
Still worried? All of the 4 nations have published their guidelines for schools reopening. Head to the relevant government website to find out more about what's in store.